everybody, it's Craig here, Reviews for You. Alright, just giving you a quick update. Alright, so an article came out by sci-fi.com pretty much about how we're all still a bunch of whiners and fanboys and all this other stuff, you know, still all the name calling and everything else, the usual stuff, except for they pointed out Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers and Ethan over at Comic Artist Pro Secrets for organizing a boycott for Solo. Okay, let me go ahead and address this bullshit right now, because that's what it is. It's a big bunch of bullshit. I watch Jeremy and I watch Ethan. I look up to both of these guys. Ethan's got a great channel, great humor. He just has a fun channel. It's fun to watch. He makes fun of the shill websites. And Ethan went and saw the movie. He did not one time ever in front of his 63,000 subscribers say go boycott this movie. He went and saw it. Jeremy at Geeks and Gamers did not tell his people to go boycott, and he has about the same amount of subscribers, 62,000. He did not say go boycott Solo. He just said, it's my money, I'm not going to go watch it. This is the same thing I said. It's my money, and what I do with it is my business. Jeremy said the same thing. It's his money, and he'll spend it where he wants to. But yet, these two are named out by name in this friggin' article. Sound familiar? Alright, so now we're going to get to the next piece of news, which is actually good news. They call it bad news for Star Wars, but it's actually good news. Now, the first thing that came out was an article by Collider saying that the Obi-Wan movie and the Boba Fett movie have been put on hold. Matter of fact, all of the movies have been put on hold that were standalone movies. Those were all put on hold. And then, lo and behold, about 45 minutes later, it's released that all the movies have been put on hold so they can focus on episode 9. What did I tell you? These 9 movies are a bunch of bullshit. These 9 projects are a bunch of bullshit. I told you that. I told you. Well, they put all of them on hold. They also released a statement that they're going to go back to more experienced directors that are experienced with big budget movies that aren't, I'm trying to think of the exact words that they used, aren't as bold or progressive directors, more tried and true. You might as well just put it that way. Tried and true directors for this franchise of Star Wars. You know what that means? Do you know what that means? That's right. Drinks on me. Party's here. Remember, I said it before on a video. When all this shit happens, I'm throwing a party, I'll pay for it. Well, guess what? We're about to have Star Wars Celebration 2018 down here. And it's going to be a BYOB, but I'm gonna rent the whole freaking auditorium for everybody that wants to come down. But that's the breaking news. Just want to keep it quick. We're still going to live stream tonight. We're going to do some more talking about this because I think it's bullshit that they're calling out Geeks and Gamers and they're calling out Ethan over at Comic Artist Pro Secrets. Because if anybody was against this boycott, it was those two. Yet they were named as ringleaders. It's a big bunch of crap. Big bunch of horse shit. The biggest pile of horse shit that I've seen written yet, and I've seen a lot of horse shit written. Yeah, I'm throwing a lot of cuss words in there, but I mean that's just because I'm so damn fired up. I mean, it really pisses me off. But we do have good news to come out of it. The good news is all of that crap that we don't want has been put on hold. We did want the Obi-Wan movie, but remember, we didn't want them to do it. All right, so all this stuff has been put on hold. And when I say put on hold, there's not a date release for anything. Even the trilogy has been put on hold. Everything's put on hold until so they can focus on episode 9. You can guarantee they're gonna. For me, what this means is Rian Johnson's trilogy, seeing as how they're going with tried and true, and not as bold, not as progressive, not as shitty. You know, I'm gonna say that's my interpretation of bold and progressive, shitty. That's my own term. That's not what they said. But you know me. I speak my mind. I'm an asshole. Whatever. That tells me right there. And the other fact that, you know, they announced a 2020 release date on it, and they haven't written one word of a script. So I told you all this. Told you. You cannot continue to run like this. You can't run a business like this. And we figured once Fox came to an agreement with one or the other that this was going to happen. All this stuff was done to bolster stocks. Is all it was done. We're doing 9 projects. We've got all this stuff going on and this and that to make the company look good, to put confidence into the shareholders, to raise the stock values. And it worked. It raised the stock values a little bit, enough to where Disney could counteroffer Comcast, and it looks as though, unless Comcast comes back with a humongous offer now, because Disney up there is to 71 billion. So I knew they had to go above. I knew they had to hit at least 70 in order to counter Comcast's offer. And they did. They put out an offer of 71.2, 71.4, something like that, $1 billion. Now it's stocks and cash. So, man, it's like I have one of those magic 8 balls. You just shake it up and go, what's Lucasfilm going to do now? Oh. So there you go. Everybody that tells me I'm full of them. Anyway. All right, so I'll see y'all at the live stream tonight. I'm Craig, reviews for you, and I'm out of here.